Okay, haven't done this in a minute. Okay, alright. So, tonight, I almost killed myself and my brother. So, like in a car accident, right? Okay, so, let me just take you back so you know everything before I get into the story of what happened. Okay, so, I just got my permit not too long ago, like a couple weeks ago. I never took any of those little sessions, like the what is it called for like student drivers, like driver's school or whatever, like the segments and all that. I never took that. So like I just went straight for the written test. And after I turned 18, I went straight for the written test. Passed it with flying colors, and I just got in the car, was driving, whatever. Well, I was driving a little bit before I even got my permit, just getting the hang of it, whatever. And so we're like, yeah, let me back up. I don't think I'm too close. Okay, so I do that, I pass, I get my permit, so I'm driving. And I'm driving with my brother. So, tonight, it's like, oh my god, 100 degrees outside tonight, whatever. Today, it's been like that past week or whatever, like heat wave, crazy. And like in Michigan, like I'm in from Michigan, so it's crazy. Like we never had like a summer like this where it's just been 100-degree days. Like what the hell is this? Okay, so anyway, not straying away from the story. So tonight we went to the Hazel Park fireworks, and that's like on DeQuinder and 10 Mile or whatever. So we was just walking around, like all night, sweating up a storm. Like, look at this. I hate this so much. Look at the sweat stain. Ooh, that's attractive. Okay, so yeah, I got sweat stains and stuff on my face and everything's sweating, so whatever. Probably shouldn't put that on YouTube, but I don't really care. Anywho, because we all sweat. Alright, so yeah, so we coming from, so my brother's like, because he drove there to the fireworks, and he was like, you want to drive back? Have you drove at night or whatever? I'm like, yeah. So, so he had me drive back, and like we live like way on 22 Mile, and like we were on 10 Mile, so we had like 12 miles to drive and some. So he lets me drive home, and then we take Gratiot all the way to 22 Mile. So like if you're from Michigan, or if you're in the Detroit area, Metro Detroit, wherever, you know what Gratiot is. Gratiot is like the main road. Like it leads you straight to downtown Detroit. Like I love how you can go south on Gratiot, and like as you're going south, you can see downtown, like all the buildings or whatever, and it's like really pretty. Okay, so let's back up. Okay, so yeah, so I take Gratiot, and it's dark. Like it's dark outside right now. Like show you. It's dark outside. Okay, that's the window. Alright, it's dark outside. It's nighttime. Okay, it's not like you've never seen that before, but anyhow. So, like, yeah, it just happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's, like, tonight is, like, that night that I almost killed myself. So, okay, I'm babbling. I'm like, rambling. Okay, so, like I said, so we're on Gratiot. It's dark. I'm driving. We're doing like 40. The miles per hour is 40 miles per hour. And I'm like driving, 10 and 2, again, driving, whatever. And like it was like a couple cars on Gratiot, whatever, because whatever, the traffic was really light at night. And I'm driving at night. So, and it's hot, like it's still hot and I'm sweating. We don't even have AC. Like, what we do, but it, like when we turn it on, it doesn't even turn on. So, like, it's just hot as hell. Like, and that's why I live in the basement right now. So, because it's cooler in the basement. Okay, straight away from the story again. So, okay, back to the story. We're on Gratiot, and I'm driving. And then, like, there's a car in front of me, cars on the side of me, and then, like, a van over here. So, I'm driving, and, we're doing 40. And then, like, I'm switching lanes a little bit. I don't really like switching lanes, but I've been switching lanes, because I gotta get used to it or whatever. So, I switched lanes, like, twice, and then, I see the car in front of me is slowing down. So, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just hop over in front of this van over here, and I'll just keep going, So, I'm like, alright, swerve over. Well, not swerve, but, like, swerve. But, merge over to the right lane, and then I just kept going. And then my brother was like, did you just see that? You know you could have just got us killed, right? And I'm like, what? And I look up, and, like, I, like, passed an intersection. Like, I went straight through an intersection, and the traffic lights were broken, so they weren't off. They were, like, the lights didn't work at all. So, people were, that's why the car in front of me had slowed down. And I saw, like, a line of cars over there, like, at a stop. And I'm like, oh, I'm just driving past them, right? And I'm like, oh, I wonder why they stopped. And I look up, and, like, there's, broken traffic lights and passing the intersection. And passing the intersection, I'm like, oh crap. And I see a car that's coming this way, but they was like just there, sitting there. And they didn't even have their headlights on. I don't even know if that car was even on. But anyways, like, so I went through like an intersection, and I could have got killed. Like, we could have like got T-boned, or I could have T-boned somebody this way, because I didn't even see cars coming this way. I don't even know. Like, I just went straight through that bad boy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. So I'm just driving. Then, like, I didn't see any cars around me, so I'm just driving on Gratiot. Like, it's a 4-lane. The side I was on, like, had 4 lanes, 5 lanes, so it was like really big street. And I'm just like, I'm the only one there. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm just driving. I didn't even know that I even went through the intersection. My brother's like, spazzing out over here, and I'm like, oh crap, like, I'm sorry, kind of almost got us killed, we could have been, the ambulance could have been on our way to get us and like some other people, I'm sorry, the what ifs or whatever, but nothing happened, and Jesus took the wheel. Yeah, gotta work on my finger a little bit. But, like, yeah, so Jesus took the wheel, and, like, he just made sure that, nobody was coming, and he just let me go straight through the intersection. Thanks. I appreciate that. Me and my brother, yeah. Okay, so, like, yeah, we went through the intersection, and everything was fine. But my brother, like, I scared my brother doing that, and, like, I'm like, whoops, honest mistake, I didn't see, the broken traffic lights, and it was, like, pitch black. And then, okay, and my brother got the windows tinted the other day, yesterday, my birthday, July 5th or whatever. I'm 19. And, yeah, so he got the windows tinted, and it's pitch black dark outside, besides the traffic lights and the headlights and stuff. So I was gonna merge over to another lane, like we farther down on Gratiot, like we're coming up on 15 mile or whatever. Shout out to 15, that high 15. Okay. Anyways. So yeah, so we're driving, right? Well, I'm driving, and I'm like, I'm about to, hop in this lane over here. Hop in the lane. I looked in the rearview mirror and I hopped in the lane. And my brother's like, did you even look? And I'm like, yeah, I looked. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the lane. And then I look back and I'm like, oh crap, a car was like right on my ass, right? And like, I'm like, ooh, maybe that car was in my blind spot, right? And he's like, you need to be more careful. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And like, could have got in an accident there. It was just all bad, and I'm like, oh crap. But it's like, the freaking windows are tinted. I can't see a thing. Like, I'm looking, like, it's like, outside, out there, outside, inside. It's just crazy. And I'm like, it's like your fault that you got the freaking tinted windows. And like, he didn't even tell me that he's gonna even get tinted windows on the freaking car. And I'm like new to driving, and I'm just in the car driving. I'm just doing the basics. The only thing that I know, I'm sweating. I am sweating. It is hot. Okay. Alright. Okay, let me just, excuse me right quick. When you get just hot, my whole face is just like sweating. This part of my ear, like this part, it's just sweating. I don't know, like it's just like, I just hate sweating, but I got used to it, cause like workout or whatever. So anyways, back to the story. Okay, yeah, I almost got killed tonight, and like, it was, I don't like driving. Like, my brother just made me just, like, want to give up on driving. Because, like, he's all, you could have got us killed. You could have got us killed, man. You could have got us killed. And I'm just looking at him like, well, you're the one that wants to get tinted windows and this and this and that. And, like, yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Like, I'm sorry. This is my first time on the freaking road, on Gratiot at that, well, I've been on Gratiot before, but, like, not, like, doing miles on it, I only been on the road, like, probably 20 times. Like, geez, give me a break. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. I almost killed you. And, the what ifs can, like, drive you crazy. But the reality of it is, I went through that intersection like a boss. That's what happened. Okay, I'm sorry. This is going to be long. Wait, is it 9 minutes? 9 minutes? Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. So that's about it. But yeah, almost died, you guys. Don't you guys care? Probably not. That's fine. But yeah, that's my story. And so yeah, I'm just chilling, and it's like sweating. I'm just sweating. It's sweating. Everything is sweating. I'm about to go in the basement and chill. You feel me? I'm about to drink the rest of this right here. I think this is the Smoothie Fusions, the V8 Fusion, the orange kind. And I love the V8 Fusions. They're really good, all of them. Yeah. Okay, well, that's the end of my video. Thanks for watching. That's just good stuff, man. You guys want something that's like really good? Okay, I'm going. Okay, don't worry.